Hey folks, we're back with another episode of Final Fantasy VII Replay. We are supposed to go see Bugenhagen at Cosmo Canyon, but I remembered that there is a place we can get to since we have a golden chocobo. I think we could have gotten there once we had the green chocobo, but again, it was busy. So we're going to go check out the ancient forest and see. It should be full of great things. I don't know if those things are going to be the same in the mod, but let's go check it out. Golden chocobo can ride over everything. Here we go. Alright, so we have frogs and insects. Okay, can only carry one at a time. So I think we want the insects to go over to those plants there. It's a puzzle is what it is. Gotta go fast. Huzzah! Can't do anything yet. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to just walk across that one to try and get stuff. So we're gonna grab this insect. This time we're going up. And now we have a frog. Yeah! So, what do we... Ah, that's right. So we put the frog in here, and then we wait, and it's gonna jump up and launch us. I think. Boom, now we got this thing, which is what? Let's get the materia. Great, I'll take this insect, because I don't know, maybe I need it, maybe I don't. We're going to use this frog to launch again. It's a good thing the flowers just don't eat the frog, we'd be in some trouble. I mean, also that might be animal cruelty, I don't know. Depends on how you feel about frogs, I suppose. And I think we'll have to come back to that later. Onward! So we've got 2 flowers, some bugs, stuff going on here. Go up and around? Yes, we can. That's what I wanted to do. Way to go, Cloud. Pulling a Tarzan. So we'll go back. But I think we gotta go back to get the thing. Yeah, here we go. That was a one-way trip, so we now need to do the frog again. And this being the modded version, given that there were some boss fights in the Materia caves that we got into after chocobo breeding, I'm betting there's going to be 1 or 2 boss fights here. So let's see, we can close that plant with a beehive. How do we get to the beehive? Can we just use a bug to jump up? Okay, got that's not the plan. Oh, so that's if we wanted to get back. We didn't really need to do what we just did. Okay then. Why can I not get? It's not going to jump us because it's a bug, not a frog. And we messed something up there. And by we, I mean me. Okay, so they give us 2 bugs. We need 1 to get the beehive. Okay, so maybe we need this one to get back over here. Okay. And do we do something? Okay, yeah, we get a frog. Now we sit here, we wait, frog's gonna hop out, it's gonna launch us over. Because it's a really powerful frog, you gotta admire that. We are in a cave now. Double summon. I know it says W, but I assume that's really what it's double, not W. Princess Guard. Oh, that's it? No boss. Alright then. Well, that wasn't too bad, between what I remembered and what I looked up on whichever FAQ I was looking at. So we may as well go see Bugenhagen. It's too bad there's not a shortcut to the very top. On the other hand, it does give us the opportunity to listen to the Cosmo Canyon theme, which I like a lot. Alright, Bugenhagen, we need some advice. Wisdom. We could use some wisdom. We saved the Huge Materia from Shinra, but we're not really sure what to do next. When you're lost, take a good long look at ourselves. Something in the deepest reaches of our hearts that is waiting to emerge and guide us. To find the future, you must use the present to reflect and find the past. This is some Obi-Wan sounding stuff right here. What are we doing? Trying to save the planet. Trying to stop Sephiroth. We weren't able to stop him from summoning Meteor. How do we protect the planet from Meteor? Look harder. What's in your heart, Cloud? Anybody else got any ideas? Unsurprisingly, neither Yuffie nor Ketchi are helpful. What's in Cloud's heart is Aerith. He feels like he missed something. Probably a lot of things, buddy. remembers what she did and the words she left behind. She did tell him in that dream sequence when she left the party that she had a plan, that they didn't have to worry, they could leave Sephiroth to her. But we didn't find out her plan before she was killed. Yeah, why did she go off alone, Barrett? She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth. We know Aerith isn't exactly arrogant, so if she states that, it was probably a fact. We know she was the last of the Cetra. What was her plan, and can we do it instead? That's a good question, Red. Aerith says we ain't no ancients. I don't know, Guy, you are a little bit old. Although I think he's younger than I am now, although that was not the case when I first played this game. Ancients had too many secrets. To be fair, they were kind of killed by Genova before they had a chance to do stuff. Wait, that's it, Cloud says. We might not know how to stop Meteor, but maybe the Ancients did. Maybe Aerith knew something. And she went to the Forgotten City. Which means that's probably where we should go. Bugenhagen wants to come along for the ride. Sid's had enough. Huge Materia goes in the orrery. It's pretty complicated. We have to pull a lever. Well, it's what the game calls Huge Materia. Personally, I would just call it Huge Materia, no hyphen. But, grammar nerd. A lot of consciousness in it. So, we have materia that corresponds, huge materia that corresponds with materia colors that we have. I don't remember the mechanics of it, but I think we can get some special materia. We'll figure that out later. Right now, we're going back to, oh. Game automatically takes us to the airship. I'm guessing it probably did not bring our chocobo with us. Bugenhagen is going to go hang out on the deck. I kind of want to pick up our chocobo while I'm thinking of it. Chocobo acquired, back to the Forgotten City, which means we're heading north. Okay. Through Bone Village, through the Sleeping Forest. Everybody's just digging. We did dig up a key to the Midgar Gate earlier. I'll have to check that out at some point, maybe. Random summon floating through the trees. Love the landscape. I don't think we can get down to the altar. I'll try anyway. He's hanging out here. Where it says, remember that you're not alone. That's actually kind of nice. Thanks, bud. It mentions losing people during the war. That would be the Wutai Shinra War. Gets easier every day. I don't know if I agree with that. This is a longer and deeper conversation. I think you get better at living with it. I don't know if that's the same as it getting easier. Red howls. So we lost a member of our pack. Am I crying? You're crying. She told him to be strong. Don't hide away forever. Also good advice. There is that area we found. I don't remember if it was on camera or not. There's an area in the back that looked like an amphitheater. May as well go check that out. Okay, Bugenhagen's here, so that means this is where we're supposed to be. Maybe he knows how to use this thing. The planet is in crisis. We kinda knew that, but thanks for confirming. Crisis beyond human power or endless time. The time has come to summon Holy. Aerith was praying for Holy when we found her. Did we know that? I don't remember. Bugenhagen says Holy is the planet's last line of defense. Magic that might stand against Meteor. So if Meteor is the ultimate destructive magic, then Holy, it stands to reason, would be the ultimate protective magic. So to summon Holy, someone's prayer must reach the planet. Meteor weapon will all disappear. Maybe we will too, if the planet decides we're a threat. That's a good question. In terms of the well-being of the planet, are we humans good or bad? Cloud is a little skeptical of humanity's goodness. Meteor is summoned with black materia, Holy is summoned with white materia. And we'll know the prayer reached the planet if the white materia glows green. Did Aerith try to call Holy without the white materia, though? Remember when she first met Cloud, she mentioned having a materia that didn't do anything. It's tied up in her ribbon. And when she was killed, the game cinematic showed her materia falling into the water. Okay, you're laughing a lot there, Bugenhagen. So there's other writing here, not the ancients' hieroglyphics. Someone came through here, translated some of the engravings, and left a clue. I'm betting that was Aerith. Now we found... Again, sorry, I don't remember if I did this on camera either, but when we got the submarine we were exploring underwater, we found an artifact that was the key to the ancients, or the ancient key, as it probably should have been translated. Fortunately, Bugenhagen is going to use the key for us, so we don't have to run around. So this makes me think of a player piano. The bumps on the scrolling music trigger the keys to play. Whereas this key triggers waterfall. Let's see what's on the other side. Crystal is a projector, the water is the screen. Very cool. Aerith praying. And there's her materia shining green. Cloud says she spoke to him in a dream. That it would take a Cetra to stop Meteor. And did she know beforehand what would happen? That points out that coming here and praying cost her her life and her future. But did it? Cloud again regrets, wishes he were faster, wishes he figured things out sooner. Very easy for us to have those feelings, to look back with hindsight. You know, if only I had done this or that, things would have turned out differently. But, you know, we didn't do this or that, and maybe we can learn from it for the future, but the past is the past, we can't change it. And learning to accept that and move on and try to make better choices is all we can do. Anyway. Yeah, Cloud, you're not alone. You've got a team. But if Aerith did pray for Holy, and the prayer was answered, why isn't Holy here? Oh, that's right, Cloud asks that very question. The answer is that some power is stopping Holy. And we know it's gotta be the only other person with power approaching, or maybe even exceeding the Ancients, Sephiroth. When it comes down to this, we really do need to stop him to save the planet. Nothing else for Bugenhagen to say. She lets us know something's going on. Finds out, so the Junon cannon vanished. Rufus wants to shoot it at Sephiroth. But it didn't, to be fair, it did eventually take out Weapon. Rufus relocated it to fire on the crater and fuel it with plenty of Mako to power it up. And we know there's one place he could do that from. Somewhere where Shinra is strong, has access to a lot of Mako. This is another iconic scene. Back at Midgar, Shinra HQ, Rufus directs Reeve to manage the output of the reactors to fuel the cannon. Scarlet says, just open up all the valves. We're going to fire at the barrier protecting Sephiroth. Scarlet, of course, wants to get credit for her genius idea of, check my notes, shooting a big gun at something. Don't call it a Mako cannon. I think it was already called the Sister Ray before it was moved. On the one hand, this is sort of a Huge Materia situation, because on the one hand, we know Shinra is basically evil and self-serving, and we kind of want to stop them. On the other hand, they are arguably trying to do something good. I mean, we know Sephiroth has a barrier around him. We can't currently get to him. Maybe the Mako Cannon is a way to do that. On the other hand, given that Mako is the lifeblood of the planet, and it's already being drained to power Midgar, what happens if all that energy and more is siphoned to supercharge the cannon? what does that mean for the planet, or Midgar, the area around Midgar, which we already know is not in great ecological shape? No easy answers. Actually, I think that's a good place to call it. So we checked out the ancient forest, found some good loot there, some stuff that's normally there, I think it was not, which means there can be find those prizes elsewhere in the mod, which is fine. I like something a little new, change it up a bit. But we did that, we talked to Bugenhagen, stowed the Huge Materia, revisited the Forgotten City, and used the Ancients' technology to view, I guess, a recording or a memory of Aerith's death. We saw that she successfully prayed for Holy, and we know that in order to stop Meteor, we need to enable Holy to do its job, which means stopping Sephiroth. But we will resume that journey next time. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll join me for the next one. Bye!